Hello Virgo, welcome to your love reading for mid-December to mid-January 2017, January 2018. So welcome. This reading is a general love reading, love and relationship reading. If you would like more clarity, if you'd like more detail, also listen to your moon sign and rising sign for a little bit more depth, because I always find that gives you a little bit more insight sometimes into what's going on. The first reading that I'm going to be giving is for Virgos that are in a relationship, in a commitment, in a partnership. So this is for you. The second reading that I'm going to give is for all you wonderful single Virgos and what's going on out there for you and what energy you're going to be working in the next 4 weeks. So I've already done the spread for you Virgos that are in a commitment or in a relationship. And so let's see what unfolds for you. So the first card that I've got here is the Empress. And what my guides are telling me, what I'm getting from this is it's a reinvention of this relationship. It's going to a new level. It's going to a new place. So it's really about the birth of a new understanding in the relationship, a new commitment. For some of you, it's going to be you're taking the relationship to the next level, and there's a commitment, a proposals coming, a commitment to both of you, a commitment ceremony, whatever it is that you're doing, a commitment to birth of a child, I want to say as well. For some of you, it's going to be let's start a family. For some of you, it's simply if you've been together for a long time, it's a reinventing of the relationship, a reinventing of getting that passion back, getting that spark back, redefining. For some of you, it's going to mean a new beginning away from the relationship. So there is that for some of you as well, that you're branching out and you're moving on. Mostly I feel like it's a good thing. For most of you, it's moving on to a new level, a new part of your relationship. It's about reigniting the spark. It's about reigniting that spark. The Knight of Wands is about passion. It's about the fire in the belly. It's about taking action. It's not about sitting back and just letting things unfold. So you're becoming very proactive in this relationship. You know what you want. You are working at getting this relationship to where you would like it to be. Together, of course, because there's two of you. But this reading is about you and the energy that's around you. So it's a very good time to get that fire back in your belly, find the passion, take action. It's about taking action, not just about thinking and processing with you. It's up and going within. No, you've done that. It's about actually doing now. It's about getting things done. Getting things, what's the foundation of this is it's fine-tuning it, working out the detail, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. It's about really working things out together. So it's really about working things out together, reintroducing. For some of you, it is a move of house or a move of place, even a new country that is going to reignite that passion, reignite that energy, and really get things to where you want them to be, which is absolutely wonderful. I did draw another card to understand what's going on there, and you've got the Fool, which is about new beginnings. It's about new beginnings, having the courage to make the move, make the commitment, take the relationship to the next level, have that child. It's about having the faith and the courage to do that. I feel like for some of you, your partner's there's going to be some resistance there. So I feel like for some of you, there's resistance coming from your partner about some of this for some of you. There's a little bit of resistance, and that is born out of fear of the unknown, fear of, you know, taking this to the next step, especially if it's a move or a new child or a proposal. There's a little bit of resistance. Not a great deal. It's not a great deal, but it's there. It's there. It will be overcome though, because, you know, it's a really good time to connect. It's a time for the two of you to connect, to commit. They're going to have a real closeness over this 4 weeks. There's a real closeness there. There's a time for commitment. It's a union that's meant to be. So it's quite a romantic time for you. It's time for the heart space. So you're going to really feel that closeness, okay? This is in the past, you know, and I feel like for some of you there was there wasn't clarity about the direction this relationship was going to take. You know, where is it heading? What are we doing? Where is it going? Is it going where I want to go? There was all these questions. So there were things that were coming into play here for you in the relationship that had to be worked out on an emotional level. Were you aligned? Were you both wanting the same thing? So there was discussion. There was an understanding of, you know, that you were on different pages almost, but, you know, you've worked it out. So that all went on in the past to get you here to where you are, where you're fine-tuning the direction that this relationship's taking. It's funny that the Wheel of Fortune is, you know, what's coming up for you is, you know, it is reaching a really sunny place for you. It's really a good time to enjoy each other's company, to do things together. It's you're sort of at a place where you're harmonious and things are working out for you. So, you know, really use that energy because it forges forward. It's you know, anything's possible. You know, what are your goals? What are your dreams? So it's a time of what are your goals? What are your dreams? For some of you, I feel like those sorts of discussions are going to make you realize that, well, this person's not for me. You know, we're not on the same page. We don't share the same goals and the same dreams, and that we don't want the same thing. So that then it becomes a time of decision for you. But for some of you, you are together. You are on the same page. You are making goals. You are making dreams. What direction do you want to move in? So it's quite an exciting time energetically for you. Okay. The planets are aligned. I don't know where Jupiter is for you in your house. It depends on your horoscope, but that really brings in abundance and growth and expansion. So it would be interesting to see, because I feel like Jupiter's got a big influence here. So it depends where that's sitting and what house it is. You know, that depends very much on your personal horoscope. But that's what they're telling me. That's what they're telling me. So what's the future hold? What is the outcome here? And we're moving into January here. And you're sitting pretty. I really feel like things are just working out for you. It's really, you're in a good place. Regardless of what decision you've made, if you've made a decision of this isn't going to work, and I'm going to, move on from this relationship, you're still in a good place because you've made the decision. You've understood that this is just the way it's going to be, and you're moving on to greener pastures. For those of you that are together and you've made a decision to have a family, have a move, reinvent your relationship, travel, it's all going to come into place for you. It's all going to work. It's all going to work. The person that is around you is, I've got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or they also have these qualities of, if they're not those star signs, they may have it in their rising sign or their moon sign, but also it's someone that is very strong, is very grounded, is very passionate. It is a doer, likes to get things done, likes to have things happen, get things moving. They need goals. They need something to work towards. They need something to strive towards. They need change. When it stagnates, when it becomes humdrum, that's when you get the issues and the problems in that relationship. So it's about constantly, always have a plan, have a goal. You're going to travel, you're going away, you're going to plan some renovation, something. There's always something that you're planning, which is really good for them. It's good for them. It's about to, you've got to watch I've pulled 2 cards here because I want more clarity, and the first card that I got was this, the 2 of coins, and that's about balance. It's about having just be mindful you don't have too many projects on the boil, because it's about having that balance. It's about working together. It's about, keeping an even keel. Don't get too exhausted. Sharing things, discussing things, have an even work distribution. Just be mindful too that you are clear about the direction you're going in. Don't let confusion set in. Be very clear about where you're moving and what direction you're going in, which is really important as well. Okay, so be mindful of that. Keep charge of what's going on, and the outcomes. I think you'll work. It's all stuff that you're going to work out, and you do work it out, because by the mid-January you're going to be in a really nice place with the relationship. 2018 is going to hold a lot of great things for you. This relationship is just going to be moving forward. If you're one of the Virgos that the relationship isn't working and you've decided to call it quits, you're still in a good place. You still get things together, and next year is still a very happening year. So I still feel like, that's just the lessons that you've learned in that relationship are there, and you've learned them, and it's time to move on, and you move on to bigger and better things. So that's also positive, even though it might not feel positive at the moment, because it's, the heart space, emotions, it's always difficult. You do go to a really lovely place, emotionally. Okay, I hope that's been helpful for you, coupled Virgos. I'm now going to do a spread for all you wonderful Virgos that are single, and let's see what energy you're working with. I feel like generally with Virgos, it's really an expansive energy. It's an energy where things are going to really come together for you. Connections are going to be made. I feel like it's a good time for you to really define what it is you want on a love level, on in that sort of area, because anything's possible. However, you can manifest it, you can think about it, but you also need to take action. You also need to put the things in place, the moves in place, the activities in place that will draw that energy to you. So it's also about that for you. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's busy because they're falling out everywhere, and they're looking really good. They're really good, and it's just what I said. The first card I pulled for you is the Sun, which is one of the most positive cards in the deck, and it really is about, everything's just going to fall into place. You're going to feel absolutely dynamic, absolutely fantastic, and that sort of energy is going to attract to you everything that you desire on a relationship level. So the energies around you are fantastic for, they're just great cards. Fantastic for you to really forge ahead and meet people. You're going to meet people. You're the one that's going to be in a position of deciding who it is you're going to see, who you're going to connect with, because there's going to be a number of your energy is just going to be fantastic. It's absolutely going to be fantastic. The past has been difficult for you. You've sort of been feeling left out in the cold. What am I going to do? Where am I heading? Is there someone there for me? Am I ever going to find that fun and lightness again? Where you are, and you're taking charge, you're taking control of this. So the ball's very much in your court, Virgo, according to these cards and according to what I'm being told. The past has left you a little bit out in the cold. It has left you a little bit guarded. It has left you a little bit, I've had enough of this. But there are new beginnings for you on a love level. You've got the Ace of Cups here, and so on a love level, you new doorway, new beginning. So use that. The past is the past. You now have the key to your own happiness, to what it is you want to achieve, what it is you want to bring in. It's all there for you. You've got the wish card. You've got, it's just, whoa, let me just get these. Too many. I'll try, just get myself together. I hate when they fall out like that, really. Okay. Yeah, it's fantastic, good Virgo. Okay. So, look, you have got the Sun card, which really tells you everything that you need to know. It's all there for you. It's bring it in. The planets have aligned for you. It is your turn. The planets have aligned for you. It's your turn. Anything that you desire, you can actually bring in. You can bring it into you. Okay, but that also means you don't sit at home and you bring it in. You've actually got to go out and, walk out the front door. You've actually got to plan events. You've got to, what is your heart's desire? What do you want? It's abundance in love, in relationships. And I feel like you're attractive to the opposite sex at this particular time. So utilize it. The planets are in your favor. So utilize that attraction that you've got there. You really need to work out what qualities you're looking for in your partner. Write it out. Create it. Really know what it is you're looking for, which will help you to then bring that into your energy. Okay, because you're very strong, you're very attractive to the opposite sex. The energy is really strong around you. Okay, it's really there in abundance, absolutely abundance. It's the time of not partying, of staying at home, of feeling sorry for yourself. That's done. It's time now to forge forward. Forge forward. Take the reins and move forward with this. Go out and meet people. I can't stress to you enough how energetic that energy is going to be for bringing those people to you that you're wanting to hook up with. One person. You don't want more than maybe you do, but it's there. It's there for you to either have a companion, a committed relationship, whatever it is you're seeking. It's there for you. You are going to be able to choose. You're going to be able to create that. You did have feelings in the past of, well, it's happening to everybody else. It's not going to happen to me. It's not for me. I'm going to be left out in the cold. That's not the case. So you need to get rid of this way of thinking, because what's overriding that is new beginnings, new emotional beginnings. There's a new doorway there. There's opportunity for new love coming into you in this 4-week period. So utilize it because you've done the work. You've got the key. You've got the key to your heart. You can unlock it. Let it shine. Let you shine forward. Let your energy shine forward, because there's a lot there for you to give. It's about manifesting and creating abundance, emotional abundance. You've just got emotional abundance. It's about the emotions. Look at this. This is what's going around for you. And you've got the key. It's keys and cups that you've got. And it's about really opening up, allowing that emotion to flow, allowing that light to shine so that people can see you for who you are, because it's there. So please, Virgos, utilize it, use it, go out, have a good time, mingle, meet people, shine your light, because people are going to just be drawn to you. Great, great, great energy. So use it. And I wish you all the best. Happy New Year to you, Virgo. Prosperity and blessings for you in the new year. And may you find your love.